self, right? The individual. We are all a sum of our genetic coding, our life experiences, whether traumatic or pleasant, our belief systems, environmental or social influences, the values instilled in us as children, or the lack of it, because there are some people that don't have values, right? Because it was not instilled in them. This, in a nutshell, is what we call our personality. Hello? Our genetic coding that predisposes us to behave in certain ways. Our life experiences that changes the way we perceive the world and perceive others. Our belief systems also, that also alters our mindset concerning people, concerning others, and concerning the world. The demands of our environment, the environment there is not necessarily trees and rocks, no, the environment, the place where you grew up, right? What they say is normal in your society, influences your personality. Then the values that your parents taught you, all of that in a nutshell is what is you, that is self. Hello? I'm going somewhere. So when you speak of personality, character, these are what forms our self, our person. Now, if we are born again, this is altered, right? If we are born again, this is altered. Does not mean it's not there. Hello? That's the mistake believers make. They think that because I am born again now, all things, right, have become new. I am a new man in Christ. See? That is even a misconception. If I were teaching God like I would have taught you, the new man there is not actually you. The new man there is actually Jesus. Hello? Okay, so let's leave that. We're not going there. So, but when you get born again, it does not automatically translate to, oh, I don't think the way I used to think. The things I used to do, I do them no. It does not automatically translate to that. Hello? If you had a bunion, a wound, or like a growth on your toe, right? And you get born again, it doesn't disappear. It's still there. That's physical. If you have things that have been implanted in your mind, right? By life experiences, by societal influences, when you get born again, it does not automatically go. Hello? If you are used to abusing substances, for example, and then you get born again, your flesh still remembers those substances. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So automatically you do not say, oh, because now I'm born again, everything is... No, that's not what the Bible is saying. That's why Paul says that you must renew your mind. Romans chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. It says, be not conformed to this world, right? But be transformed. Why or how? By the renewing of your mind. So if I'm not going to continue to behave in the way I used to behave, something has to happen to my mind. Hello? Okay. So, all of these things still exist, even when we get born again. We have to work on them. The assumption we make is that, okay, because we are born again, everything is okay. So you were traumatized as a child, right? Somebody sexually abused you as a child. It doesn't go away, just like that. So now you've developed inhibitions towards sex. You don't deal with it, you get born again. Then you marry a bro whose libido is very high. Then there's a problem. I'm just one example. Because there was a problem with the self. I'm jumping the gun. Let me go back to my notes. So, if you are born again, all of these four, or all of these things that I mentioned before, they are altered. How much it alters is a function of where you are in your journey with God. Hello? How much the life of God has impacted you, that's what determines how much these things are altered. How much of your mind has been renewed. I said that already. And that is what you bring into relationship. So whatever you are, hello, self, whatever you are, at the point when you get married, that is what you bring into relationships. Marriage inclusive. That's why the root cause of the problems in marriage is not, it doesn't communicate. Hello? Why is it not communicating? There's something. Are you understand what I'm saying? She doesn't like sex. Why doesn't she like sex? There's something. She's lazy. She doesn't clean the house. Why doesn't she clean the house? That is the symptom. But there is a root cause that is found in your life experiences, in your belief systems, in the way you were raised. And whatever you are at that point where you get married, that's what you bring into marriage. Does it make sense to you? And that is where the problems of most marriages start from. I told you see, I'm not telling you stand on the door and smile when he comes back from work. Tell him, darling, I love you. That's what I'm telling you in this place. I'm not telling you, send a text message when you're at work. I'm not saying those are wrong, hello. But that is dealing with symptoms. The real issue is self. Hello. Are you getting something? Self is the foundation of all relationships. Can we say that? Self is the foundation of all. I know I have a mic. I want to hear you. You are more than me.
Self is the foundation of all relationships.
Some people are not saying anything.
Self is the foundation of all relationships.
Self is the substratum of all relationships. Self is the foundation on which the superstructure of relationships are built. It is the basis of all relationships. You cannot have a building without some form of foundation, right? Those of us who have built before and those who are into building, they will tell you you can't suspend the building. There has got to be some kind of what? Foundation. You cannot enter a relationship without yourself. I said it already. Whatever you are at that point when you get married, that's what you brought into the marriage, and that is the foundation of your marriage. Just like you cannot build without the foundation, you can't have a relationship without self. Hello? Self is the foundation of human society. That's why we have a lot of problems in human societies. Now, we've been taught to think of marriage as the foundation of human society, but in reality, the individual is the lowest common denominator of human society. Because not all of us are married. Hello? Not all of us are married. Not all of us will be married. That's not a cause. You hear what I said? That's not a cause. That's just reality. Self is the foundation of human society, and that is where to start building from. When you build a house, you start from the foundation, not from the walls, not from the roofs, not from the pillars. When you build a house, your mind is, you're thinking about the foundation. You start from there. When you want to build a successful marriage, you start from building yourself, not finding a mate. Hello? Not looking for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. When you want to have a successful marriage, what do? You start first by building yourself, because you are the foundation of your marriage. Self. Marriage is a secondary strata in the layers of human society. Are you hearing me? It's not the foundation. The primary strata is self, the individual. The strength of every building lies in the foundation and the pillars that hold it up. Right? The strength of every building, this building we are standing on now, the only reason why it doesn't have a crack in this wall is because of the foundation and the pillars. But even the pillars, if the foundation is faulty, the pillars can't help you. Are you following me? So marriage is the pillar of society, but self is the foundation of society. Self is the foundation of every relationship. Self is the most important aspect of relationships. Just like the foundation is the most important aspect of a building. Now, even though by the time you finish building the building, people don't look at the foundation, yeah? Nobody goes to the building and say, man, the foundation, let's dig it up. The foundation is very fine. Nobody does that. Yeah? Nobody bothers about foundation. But in reality, those who do the building, those who are building, know that the most important aspect of the building is what? Foundation. So they put all their efforts, or they put their mind in making sure they get the foundation right. So much of what becomes of the building is a function of how the foundation of the building was laid. Wise builders pay attention to how they build the foundation, because they know that no matter what they build on top of it, if the foundation is faulty, there will be issues. Hello? Marriage is important, but self is the foundation. It is more important than marriage. Can I say that again? You are more important than marriage.